everyone. Welcome back to the channel, where we break down the biggest news from Wall Street. Today, we're diving into what happened in the stock market on October 14th and what it could mean for the week ahead. If you're serious about your portfolio, stick around because we're covering everything from key movers to what traders are watching for the rest of the month. Alright, let's jump in. So, on October 14th, we saw the stock market experience some mixed movement. The S&P 500 ended slightly higher, but the Dow Jones Industrial Average had a small dip. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq managed to stay in the green. But don't be fooled by these small movements, there's more going on behind the scenes. First up, let's talk about the big names that impacted the market. Tesla had an interesting day. After reporting better-than-expected delivery numbers earlier this month, the stock pulled back slightly. Investors seem a bit cautious, likely due to concerns around supply chain issues and the broader market's uncertainty. But still, Tesla remains a major player to watch. Apple and Microsoft, on the other hand, saw some modest gains. Both are riding the wave of strong demand in their software and cloud services sectors. It looks like investors are banking on these tech giants to continue delivering strong earnings, despite worries about inflation and consumer spending. Now, no market update would be complete without talking about economic indicators. Inflation data released earlier in the month is still making waves. The Federal Reserve has been hinting at keeping rates higher for longer to tame inflation. And as we all know, when rates are high, the market tends to cool off. But here's the thing, consumers are still spending, especially on services. Whether that's a good or bad sign for inflation, we'll see in the next report, but for now, the market is watching these numbers closely. Let's switch gears and focus on some sector-specific action. The energy sector continues to be in the spotlight. Oil prices hit a slight bump, but they're still elevated due to geopolitical concerns in the Middle East. This has driven up some energy stocks, like Chevron and ExxonMobil. So if you're holding positions in oil, it might be time to watch them closely. Healthcare stocks had a decent run as well. With aging populations and rising healthcare demand, companies like Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer are maintaining investor confidence. And with earnings season just around the corner, expect more movement in this space. Alright, now let's talk about what's ahead. The big thing to watch this week is earnings season. Companies across multiple sectors are about to report, and that's going to give us a clearer picture of how they're navigating inflation, interest rates, and global instability. In particular, keep an eye on the tech sector. With giants like Netflix, Tesla, and Facebook set to report earnings, these companies could set the tone for the market. Another key factor is the Federal Reserve's next meeting. Investors will be watching closely for any changes in language that could hint at the Fed's next move. Lastly, let's not forget about international markets. China's economic recovery has been slower than expected, and that's affecting global growth forecasts. If you're investing internationally, make sure to watch for updates from Asia. So, there you have it, folks, a quick summary of what happened on October 14th and what could come next. If you're an investor, these are the types of market conditions that demand attention. Make sure you're keeping up with earnings reports, inflation data, and interest rate news. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Let me know in the comments which stocks you're watching or what you think the Fed's next move will be. Until next time, stay sharp and keep an eye on the markets. Want more stock market updates? Check out this video on the latest trends in tech stocks and how you can position your portfolio for growth.